Hey everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm really excited because we are going to build a complete WebRTC video calling application on Android powered by Firebase signaling and enhanced with AI features using ML kits. So if you want to know how does the WebRTC and AI work together in a real production style application, definitely you are in the right place. In this course, I'll cover everything from peer-to-peer communication and Firebase signaling to real-time video frame processing and live AI filters applied before streaming. So grab your coffee, open your Android Studio, let's create something awesome together. Welcome back. Now let's take a look at our final version of project. Then we will deep dive into the details of the flow and structure of the project. So let's run the application on both of devices. I'll run it on my emulator and my real phone. So everything that we need to do is to write username and press the call. You can see that for now, the face detection filter is working. Right here, we have menus that will help set up our filters. As you can see, we have lots of things covered. For example, the watermark. I'm going to set up the watermark. As you can see, there's a banana picture on top left of the picture. You can also modify the watermark setting, like the position, or change the image or size or margins of it. I'm going to show you some other useful features or filters, like face detect. You can see there's a round circle around my head. Also face mesh. You can use it in your project, which is very useful. You can blur your background like this, as good as big applications like Google Meet, Zoom, and other applications like that. Also, we have the object detection, pose detection, background replace, which is one of the most important one. So you can set up the background image settings here. I'm gonna pick the banana and center crop it. So you can see I have a banana in my background. I can also modify it to scratch the background like this. Now let's take a deep look at our project structure and see how everything goes on this project. This image represents the whole structure of our applications. As you can see, there are two devices, Android device A and Android device B. Our WebRTC client will communicate through the Firebase Realtime Database or our signaling server. And then using camera capture, we will get the points that each frame is being created. And then we will extract that frame and apply our effects. So we will have an effect pipeline that will check based on our settings which filter should be applied. On the beginning of the course, I will cover a simple peer-to-peer WebRTC call. So here is the structure for video calling application. I have covered it a lot of times. If you don't know how WebRTC works, I'll put the link on top of this one, a real quick introduction to the WebRTC, but I'll cover it once more again, very quick. So we have two users. The users exchange some session description or the description how the call should be. And then after exchanging offer and answer, they will exchange ICE candidates that tells about the details of the video quality and stuff like that. So after the stuff is being changed, then the connection is being established and video and audio will be transferred. Of course, all of these signalings and packet exchanging is happening through the Firebase Realtime Database. So here is our flow of capturing a frame, process the AI filters on it, and convert it back to the video frame and pass it to the connection to transfer to the other target. At first, we will get the camera frame, convert to the video frame or YUV frame. Then we will convert it to a bitmap ARGB and we will run the effects pipeline on it, then convert it back to the video frame and inject to the WebRTC video source and then encode and stream and send it to the remote user. And here is another closer look at our filter pipeline. We will send the image to the pipeline and the pipeline will check for flags, which flag is enabled. For example, is the blur background enabled, and it will apply the specific filters on each frame. So you can see it will go through all the filters, and whichever is enabled, then we will process the frame. So the core scenario is to integrate AI filters or ML-Kits libraries inside the WebRTC call. Now that we know how the flow of the WebRTC works, on the point that the camera opens and gets each frame and encode it and set to the target, we will get that frame, extract the bitmap or convert to the bitmap, and use the ML-Kit APIs to apply the AI filters on top of it. Then we will convert it back to the frame and encode it and do the rest of the process. So that's the core functionality of this project. The libraries that I'm using in this project, for the UI, I'm using Jetpack Compose. For the WebRTC, I'll use the Messible library. And of course, ML-Kit APIs for the AI processing. Now let's dive to the code and see how we can create this amazing project. Till the next video, see you everyone.